What was your most favorite what was your most favorite band or show that you've been to?
Okay. So I used to go when Warp Tour or whatever. I used to go to all the Warp Tours and see all sorts of different bands. And I always enjoyed Warp Tour and watching all the different bands. It was fun. One year, I don't remember what year it was, maybe when did I graduate? 2004. So probably like 2005, 2006. And worked for My Chemical Romance. And that was fun. I was one of their like on their street team. So like we got to go backstage, we got to meet them. Their makeup artist like did mine and these other kids like makeup to make us look like, you know, their cover where they're all white and like my brain fart. What's that like one song?
Selena or Black Parade or
I think it was no, not Black Parade, maybe it was Elena.
yeah.
But she looks like, you know, all white and ghostly and but beautiful. So they did our makeup and everything, and then they gave us like some of their shirts and stuff to wear. And like I remember I cut mine up and made it into a tank top and super low and slapped holes in the side and had safety pins. And we walked around and tried to get people to come and like, oh, this is the time they're playing. Anyway, it was just fun passing out merch, selling merch. It was cool. It was fun. But that was a
I
lot of
didn't
fun.
know that about you, so I found that really cool and intriguing, and I wanted to know more. I
That
was
was
like,
really fun.
what?
Yeah, it was fun. And they were all super nice too. Oh, one time, this one just breaks my heart, even thinking about it. My favorite band to this day, growing up, was The Used. I love The Used. I just, mm, yes. Well, friend wanted to surprise me and took me to their concert. Well, there was bands obviously playing before them, the opening bands or whatever. We're having a blast, right? Well, they introduced The Used is about to come on stage, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, you know, it goes crazy. Well, we're up like, so here's the railing before the stage, right? So there's a little gap in between the rail and the stage, and I'm like 3 rows back, and everyone pushes in because everyone's all excited. So it's like, and I'm like, I'm claustrophobic and I'm trying to just be in the zone and have fun. The heart starts going crazy. I'm like, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm not gonna miss my fit. This hyperventilated and had a panic attack. The security guard, I kid you not, they had to put me up and crowd surf me 3 rows up while I'm like, and the security had to pull me over and take me into the back and put me on oxygen through the whole show. So I heard them playing and I didn't get to see it. And I sat there and cried with the oxygen tube in my nose. And my friend didn't come to check on me till the show was over. She lived her best life and watched the whole damn show.
She brought you, but she didn't really care. She's like, okay,
She's like, whatever, that's your bad. I'm enjoying the show. I was like, oh, I just remember laying there. This is so stupid.
I've
Oh,
never been lifted up, but I would like to
that
just
was an
once.
experience.
Just once.
I think it would have been funner if I was like wanted to be crowd surfed on purpose, not hyperventilating. Good old times. Don't be in the front if you're claustrophobic. What was one of yours?
So my favorite band or show that I've seen in person, and I actually had to look this up because I wanted to be precise with the dates. Okay, so there's a thing called a Day to Remember Self-Help Music Festival that
Mm-hmm.
plays in different areas, but when I went to it, it was in San Bernardino. First went in 2014, and basically it's just, like a bunch of bands playing. And
Yeah.
I think the 2014 one was the first year, and there were a lot of bands that played that were coming back basically.
Oh, fun.
Well, I'm getting to the point. So 2014 it had like Day to Remember, Bring Me the Horizon,
Oh, I like that.
Mice and Men,
Oh, I like
Memphis Mayfire, Word Alive, Stick to Your
oh,
Guns,
that sounds amazing. I want to
the
go.
Skylit Drive. Like it had a bunch of people, right? So
Yeah.
okay, so not that year, but the year 2016, I went again, and this time I had VIP tickets.
Ooh, what
So
is that?
cool. So basically,
Fancy.
VIP is to where there's this area to where if you have VIP, it's kind of like a relaxing area and you get like free Red Bull basically the whole day, like endless Red Bulls. And I think I had like 6 that day.
Oh my god.
A lot. I just downed them.
I had a heart attack.
This is before I had anxiety issues.
Right, clearly. Oh my god. Could you imagine? I would have had a hot flash and started crying and sweating.
And it was good though because I was able to like get away from the crowds and just be in that area. VIP 2, you got to go and meet some of the bands and take pictures with them. So this particular year, Under Oath was there, and Under Oath is my favorite band during that time, like back then.
Yeah.
And so that is why I went this year because I was like, I'm gonna get VIP tickets. I'm gonna see Under Oath. I'm gonna take a picture with them. Live my dream, you know.
Live my dream.
And I have the picture. Sometimes I hate like getting pictures with bands, and sometimes I like it because you're almost like just another person in line, you know.
Right.
Waiting to get a picture, and you're there for like a minute, and then pass next person.
Number
I can see it from outside perspective that like you know I'm not that special. You know. That's just how I see it. I make everything more depressing, but it was a really fun time. And I wish I could just like sit down and like talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like, hey, I've got your face real quick. Who are you actually? Tell me about yourself.
That was my favorite band, Sing in Person, Under Oath, because I think this is when they actually first started coming back. Maybe their first time playing since they stopped playing. So I think that's why I was really excited.
What year was this?
2016.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were fun.
I actually found a picture of my old scene pictures, and I'm wearing a Hero t-shirt, and I was like, oh my god, I remember that t-shirt.
I'll show you this picture.
You know. Oh,
Blue hair.
Yeah. I have one of those. I actually sent that a message to my friend that's in the picture. See some pictures from 2007.
Yeah, bring them on.
I have a lot. Okay. Let's start out like normal and get to like the weird ones.
Okay.
So this was, I think, the last week of high school, last few days of high school, because like no one was really doing anything in class. So people were just kind of taking pictures, you know? And this was in class.
Oh my gosh, I had my hair like that too.
I still kind of look the same.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Did you have the little chicken feathers that stuck up here? I remember
I'll get to that one. Do
you have one? Oh my gosh. I had that same haircut, but I took the crown right here. Literally the razor I shaved my legs with. It was and like razor, and then I just like it all out. But the blonde in your hair, mine was like a bright, like burgundy, like purpley color. And black.
So this one is 2005, the sophomore year. And I do actually have like green and red in my hair. And it wasn't dye, so I don't know what it is.
I forget that you're younger than me until you say years. And I'm like, I was already out of it.
I don't know what I put in my hair.
Oh yeah, badass. I love it.
That's like at the movie theater. Okay, this was, my hair is kind of dark.
Yeah, was it black?
It was like at a masquerade ball thing.
How fun!
Totally see my bra in that.
That was the thing.
I thought it was.
I would wear like black spaghetti straps, right? But like the bra wouldn't be black; it'd be hot pink or like neon or something. Like
this is probably one of the most scenish pictures I have. 2005. You can't tell, but there's snake.
I love in the glasses
in there.
Yeah, those glasses. I'm living for them.
Okay, so you were talking about the hair in the back. We're small in the picture, so I had to like cut just myself even smaller.
Right. Oh yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. Yep, I had that. Dude, I rocked the shit out of that. And it was a thing. I would wear all the bracelets. Yeah, I remember I came home with that and my mom was like, what's going on with your hair? She never liked my style. That's okay.
Looking back, it's like, I can't believe I wore these outfits.
Dude, I think that all the
Like,
time.
I thought it looked nice that day, but today, no.
I do that all the time. I look back, I'm like, man, I thought I was so cute. I love it. That's a fun top, though. I like how it like.
Yeah, this one I don't know the year, but it's probably the same time. And this is like when people try to imitate MySpace pictures, like with like the signs on your hands and things like that, like what we
Yes.
did, like wrote on
Yeah.
your. I have pictures of that of me.
Oh yeah. Oh, let me get in a. Oh my god.
So there's like hearts on them,
Yeah.
like one up
Oh
and
my
one
gosh.
down.
Oh, funny. Or you used to hold up like different things. And then how come all our pictures were like this?
Yeah, yeah.
Or like really up close?
Yeah, I have those. Yeah. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, here's my eyeballs and my nose. Like they're
Or like cutting off the face.
the face and you just see like the body all skinny. Yeah. Yeah. I have pictures and I obviously took a ton like that. And I would take these pictures, right? So you couldn't see all my chub and I looked like I was thin and I'll never forget. I had all these like pictures up that were cool looking with my little nose ring and stuff. And I remember meeting this guy and like not even thinking like he's gonna see me and be like, who the hell? Because in my pictures I look
Mhm.
20 pounds smaller or more and like look this thin face, but then you see it straight on, it's like, hi guys. Like totally catfish. Like, but like it was me in the picture. It was just very, very, very overly angled. And then you get up and like,
I'm like crying.
like no wonder they all ran.
I use the mic now to like cover it.
I noticed. But welcome to our show. I was thinking the other day though in the car while driving about, do you have songs that you'll put on to think about somebody?
Yes.
Like, and not even just romantically, but like you like wanna like, this song makes me think of this person or that, or you hear a song and you think of someone and then you go down the playlist of all the songs that make you think of this person.
Yes.
I was doing that the other day while I was driving. Like this song came on and like it just tugged, right? And I was like, oh, and then like I'm sitting there and I was literally playing all these different songs that reminded me of this person, and I was like, do people do this or am I a weirdo?
No, I do that.
I literally spent an hour drive thinking of one person and just playing song after song and like literally in my car just singing and smiling. Like I had tears, I was laughing, like so many emotions at one time. But it's the music, like it just, I don't know, like I could think about the person, right? And like I have emotions, but I don't get all emotional over it. But when the music is like the background to the memories, it's just like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It got me all sorts of worked up in different ways.
On my heart radio app, I have
Uh-huh.
like a playlist created and I have one, well, there's two. I don't know if you can see it. But this one, it's songs that make me remember growing up.
Oh yeah.
And
Steve
then
has a playlist like that. It's like
songs that make me think about love and being happy.
yeah.
So like I'll try to like oh, this reminds me of someone and I'll put it in that playlist.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all my songs too. I'm like, what mood am I in today? I think I said that last time though, like now, like if I'm feeling sad, like there's certain things I'll put on that make me feel better.
Mm.
So I don't sit and wallow in my whatever. But for the most part, and then sometimes I do put on songs where I can just rah rah get it out and then feel better.
The song "Bring Me to Life" by Evanescence, and
I was
when it
just
comes on the
about to that one
radio,
out the other day.
I'll just full on sing it.
Yes, when her first album came out, I was just so in love with her, and for my birthday, I don't remember how old I was turning. I was in high school, but I think it was her first album anyway. It was the first time I ever heard of her, and my dad, when you burn CDs back in the day, he burnt me her CD instead of wanting to buy it for me. He burnt it for me. He gave it to me for my birthday. But the other day, I was like, this song came on. I forgot which one. Oh, it was "Sober" by Evanescence. That's one of my favorite songs. And I was like, oh man. And so I listened to her, like so many of their songs, like, and they're so, I forget how good they are. And they're good to sing too. Thanks for coming to Chatting Chicks.
You scared me.
Bye.